everyone, so today's video is actually a new project pan that I'm going to be starting. I'm really excited to start this project. It is a collaboration with the Fantastic Ladies collab group in Facebook. So someone in that group created this project and I thought it was a really fun idea. So I wanted to join, and I will have the links and all the information about this project down below in the description box. So if you guys want to join, you can. And this is a year-long rolling project pan. And the basis of this project, it is called This is Pantasy, and it's based off of mythology and fantasy creatures, and I love a good fantasy movie or book, so I thought this was just a really fun idea. I love this concept and also the prompts that go along with these. So basically there's a list of these fantasy creatures and there is a prompt that correlates to that creature. So I believe there's a list of about 20, and it is a year-long rolling project pan. So my goal is to get through all 20 prompts, and I'm really excited to start this. I'm going to be able to roll some new products in that I haven't worked on in a while and haven't worked on in project pans. So basically the way this works is there is a creature and there's a prompt that goes along with it. So out of the list, I just picked a few that I wanted to work on. I'm going to be working on 6 products at a time. You can do as many products as you like, and I just picked the 6 that sounded the most exciting and most interesting to me and had products in that type of category that I actually wanted to pan. Since I don't have all my makeup here with me at school, it is kind of tricky to pick out specific products I want to pan based off of these prompts. So I kind of just went through and picked out prompts according to what I had and what I wanted to pan. And this project is a little bit different because the updates are actually every other month. So most projects I've done, or I think every project I've done, has been monthly updates, and I'm excited to do this every other update because I feel like it'll be maybe a little bit less overwhelming, and obviously I'll be able to make more progress on the products in between updates. So I feel like it'll be a really fun project to work through. So let's just go ahead and get straight into the products. So the first category that I chose is the Centaur, which a centaur is a creature that is half man and half horse. So the prompt for this one is a duo product. And for that, I chose my Natasha Bronze and Glow Little Duo. So this is a bronzer slash blush. It's sort of a very rosy bronzer, so I kind of use it as both. And then also this highlighter in here, which is a little bit too dark for my skin tone. I think I will try to use it as a highlighter and see how it goes, but I feel like I may also use this as eyeshadow to get a lot of use out of it because I'm working on a lot of bronzers, especially cream bronzers, and I'm actually also working on a powder bronzer. So I tend not to apply powders every single day. Also, sometimes I just apply creams since I've been so into creams lately, but I will try to get use out of this. And like I said, that use may be by using it as eyeshadow. But my goal with this, since I really don't think I'm gonna be able to hit pan on this, I mean, it is a year-long project pan, so I could try to hit pan on it, but I don't want to like torture myself with this product and end up not liking it. So my goal is just going to be 20 uses. So after I get 20 uses out of this in either shade, like dipping into either one of these shades counts as one use, I will roll it out after that. Unless I want to keep using it, I feel like 20 uses is not very much. So I might up that goal since this is a year-long project, but I'm also working on a ton of other products. So that's why I feel like I may not get to use this as much. So I'm gonna keep my goal at 20 for now and see how I do by the next update. The next prompt that I chose is a Cyclops, which a Cyclops is a one-eyed giant. So for this one, it is a single shadow, and the only single shadows I actually brought to school with me are in this magnetic palette. So I have my Salt New York blushes, and then obviously my single shadows. These are a mixture of ColourPop singles and a couple Makeup Geek thrown in here as well. And I wasn't really sure which one I wanted to pan, and I don't know, I feel like I've never really panned matte shadows. I tend to always pan shimmery or metallic shadows, so I think I want to pan this one right here, which is just a really light transition color, and it's from Makeup Geek. It's in the shade Creme Brulee, and this is pretty much brand new, so I know this is gonna take me a really long time to pan, but this is a shade that I can just throw on every single day. So I feel like I will be able to make good progress on it, and I know it will take me a long time to hit pan on this. I'm thinking if I use it over 100 times and they're still not pan, which by then there definitely should be, then I might roll it out, but I'm really just wanting to hit pan on this. I don't want to set a usage goal because I want to also up the pan percentage in my makeup collection as well. So I chose this one to work on, and I was kind of debating with some of these shimmers, but like I said, I never really panned a matte shadow, so I really wanted to work on this one, and this is one that I can really use every single day. So that is the single shadow that I am going to try to pan. I'm really not sure how long it will take me though, but obviously this is a year-long rolling project pan, so I figured I have the whole year to do it, and I should definitely have it panned by then. I'm thinking by at least the 6-month mark I should have it panned, especially since it's such an easy wearable shade that I can throw on every day. The next prompt is for a dragon, and I'm sure we all know what a dragon is, and that prompt is for a large product, so it can be a large amount of product or just a large product in general. And I don't have a ton of large products in my collection, but for this one I did choose an eyeshadow palette. This is my Natasha Sunrise palette, and I've really been wanting to reach for this during the fall time, so I'm really excited to roll this into a project. I'm not sure what I want my goal to be for this one. I feel like I want to try to hit pan on at least one of these shades, so maybe I'll just organically reach for this and use it and roll it out once I have pan on one shade. So I'm thinking it may be one of these more like highlighting metallic shades that I can use as an inner corner and brow bone highlight or as a lid shade. So that's what I'm thinking. I'm not too sure. I'm gonna kind of leave it open-ended right now. I think I just want to organically use this because I do want to get use out of all the other shades as well. So I think I'm just going to keep this in the project until I hit pan on one of these. The next prompt that I chose is a goblin, and goblins can be very troublesome. So this is a product that gives you trouble. And for this one, I really wasn't sure what to pick because really all of the products in my collection I love, and there's nothing in my collection that I don't really like using. There are some, I guess, that are kind of a hassle to use, but this one is a newer product that I just wanted to get some more use out of. It is my Aether Beauty highlighter. I think this is just the original shade, so it's the Supernova Crushed Diamond highlighter, and it's like the original shade. It's not the pink one or the gold one. So this one, the reason I chose it for Goblin is because it kind of gives me trouble in the sense that this is a really glittery highlight, and I don't love glitter in my highlights, so I'm still trying to figure this one out a little bit. It is brand new to my collection, so I've only used it a couple times, and obviously I'm not going to be able to hit pan on it. It is a highlighter and it is brand new, and this is pretty hard pressed. So for this one, I just want to get 20 uses out of it, just experiment with it a little bit more and get to know it and really figure out how I like to use it. I used it with a brush and it was just really glittery on the cheeks. I'm also not sure if it was sort of like the top layer that I have to rub away before it gets, like it might get a little bit less glittery after that. I don't really know, but I did use this with my finger once and I did prefer the way that looked. So I think I just have to experiment with this a little bit more and figure out how I like to use it, because I know this is a lot of people's favorites, but I know it's also known for being like more glittery. But I don't know how I feel about it, so I want to figure it out a little bit more and get some more use out of it. Next up, we have a phoenix, which I'm gonna read the definition. This is a mythical bird known for rising from the ashes, and it symbolizes renewal and rebirth. So this is a product that you repressed or depotted, so kind of that rebirth concept. And for this one, I chose my Milani Prep Set and Glow Powder. This is one that I repressed a pretty long time ago, and I haven't used it much since then. I did have a really big pan on this, so this pan is pretty thin, and I think my initial goal is going to be just to hit pan on this, and then we'll see how long that takes. and I may want to finish this off since this is a year-long rolling project pan. I know I do eventually want to completely finish this, so my main goal might be to completely finish it, but I'm just going to start with hitting pan, and I may hit pan in 1 or 2 months, so if I do, then I will change my goal just to completely finish this off. And then the last product or prompt in this project that I chose is a unicorn, and that prompt is a brand new product. And I did recently bring some new makeup products into my collection, and I was thinking which one I wanted to get some more use out of because I have pretty much used them all once. So I wanted to roll in a gloss. This is the newest lip product to my collection and the only lip product I've purchased for a really long time. This is the Tower 28 gloss in the shade Cashew. I've only put it on my lips like once initially right when I purchased it, so I definitely want to get more use out of this, and I don't really have any lip products in projects right now just because I'm doing my whole lip product collection usage project. So I wanted to include this in this project. My goal obviously is not going to be to finish it because it is brand new. I'm going to just get 20 uses out of this and then roll it out so I can use it a little bit, figure out how I like it, which I already know I really like this, but I just want to enjoy it a little bit more. So I will be rolling this out after I get 20 uses, and I'm really excited for this project and to start using these products. I'm also really excited to see other people's updates and intros for this video. So if you're participating in this project pan, let me know down below in the comments because I would love to go check out your guys' videos. And if you did enjoy this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. I also post new videos about 3 times a week, so if you want to see more from me, make sure to subscribe and don't forget to hit that bell icon to get notified every time I post. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.